All right, what's your favorite memory with Abby and Van?
My favorite memory with Abby and Van, oh, there's so many, but I would have to choose. For Abby's birthday, we went to King's Dominion. We did all the things that one typically does at an amusement park. We got Dippin' Dots and chicken fingers and fries and large cups of soda, Coca-Cola, of course, for Abby. And, we did all the roller coasters we were supposed to do. And by the end, Van and I were a little roller coastered out. And Mary Grace and Abby wanted to go on the big one. That would definitely make me sick. And we decided to get a couple beers and watch them fly around, and we had a good time. It's a lovely day. I also like getting high with you guys. Bye.
Hello, my gorgeous, gorgeous girl. So your maid of honor has asked us to share a moment or a couple of memories that we share with you just as like a fun, hey, how you doing? And me being indecisive, I kind of have been flipping through the entirety of our friendship and realizing that, one, thank God for you. You are so smart and strong and kind and funny and gorgeous and one of the best foodies that I know. And I've just been in awe of, just in a couple of years, how you've become so important to me and to so many others, I think, within our friend group, and just seeing you move up to this area and just really thrive. And it really made me think that I have been obsessed with you since before I even met you. And in meeting you, which was, I think, that ill-fated bar night where I totally flubbed it, thinking that there was going to be a really cool live band and there was a terrible DJ and the bar isn't even there anymore. That's how good it was. But from all the moments that you've helped me with the puppies, and all of our unbelievable book clubs and really supper clubs, let's call it what it is, and trying to convince you to read Throne of Glass and having you laugh at me because of the covers, and then having us discuss them and obsess over Fourth Wing, and core power moments, and now we're doing Orange Theory moments, and Fitness Buddy and Foodie Buddy and Bookie Buddy, and one of the most fabulous people I know. You are the person I want next to me in an emergency. We saw that down in Charleston when you and Sweet Man saved us all from literally destitution, being locked out, and sitting on your lap the whole way home, being hungover and tired and not knowing which way is up, but giggling the whole time. And I think that's just you in a nutshell, is making the best of a bad situation, but making every situation better. I love you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of everything that's up next for you. I can't wait for all of the fun moments. I mean, dance together on party buses. I want that times a million for the bachelorette trip. I can't wait to just really do it right. And I'm so excited for you and Van for your next couple of journeys and next couple of steps. And I'm just so honored to be next to you for it. I love you. I love the two of you. Let's get you married. Let's have some fun. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Abby, it should come as no surprise that I am going to talk about Labor Day weekend 2019, also known as Darlington Gate. So long story short, Darlington is a NASCAR race in South Carolina, and it kind of turned into a fraternity event. They all go, they bring dates. Van obviously had asked Abby, and Mary Grace was going with a guy named Josh. And Van's little, Matt, had asked me to go as his date. So with Mary Grace and Abby going, I was like, hell yeah. And basically, it's just a lot of jean shorts and alcohol and kind of an excuse to just be trashy. And we were all like, hell yeah. Matt had kind of a reputation of getting too drunk, and of course got way too drunk on Taka at this event, and almost threw up on me while telling me that he thought I was too drunk. So Abby can just see the literal rage in my eyes and comes to rescue me with a White Claw and is like, let's go to the porta potties, let's get away. Sorry about Nova. And we come out of the porta potties. I'm feeling better. We're holding our White Claws. Abby's wearing her shirt that says "Ain't no laws while you're drinking claws." We're gonna have a good rest of the day until two cops appear behind us and ask us to see our IDs, and we're 20 years old. So we show our IDs, we're underage, they handcuff us, and they perp walk us down this aisle of fraternity tents for all of our sorority sisters and all these fraternity guys to see. And we do get to have a great vantage point of Van force feeding Cheez-Its down Matt's throat, which is funny that we were the ones in cuffs. But anyway, we essentially got our mugshots taken in the pouring rain on the back of a truck bed, both crying because we were in trouble. And a couple weeks later, went to court together in Darlington, South Carolina, and got Mexican food after to make ourselves feel better. And that is just probably the first memory that comes to mind when I think of Abby and Van as a couple, which don't know what that says about all of us. But I will say, if you haven't been handcuffed with a friend, are you friends? I'm just kidding. But Abby, I love you so much, and there's no one else I would have rather had gone through that experience with. And I am so excited that we are on your Bachelorette now and that we will get to experience your wedding together. Love you.
Hi, Abby. First of all, I cannot believe we are in Mexico City when we are watching this. That's insane. I already know, though, that we are having the best time. I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you. It's been so fun over the past few years getting to know you and see your relationship with Van. I would say one of my favorite memories of the two of you is definitely the engagement party, and not just because it was at Four Courts, but just the way the two of you talk about each other and the way you look at each other is just so special. So it was so fun to celebrate with you guys and see how many people also love the two of you and want to support you. And one other memory I'll share quickly is your last birthday. I think a lot of people in the room were there when we did karaoke, and we kind of took over the top floor of this sushi restaurant. That was so much fun. We really just did karaoke for hours and just it had the time of our lives, honestly. That was so much fun, and you just really are always so much fun to be around. And yeah, congratulations again. I'm so happy for you.
Hi, Abby. Oh my gosh, you guys are in Mexico. That means you're celebrating, and I just wanted to say that I'm so excited that you guys have this shared experience. I'd love to share a few of my favorite shared experiences with you and Van. You know, we were really fortunate to get the opportunity to spend your 21st birthday during COVID, like a month into COVID, with you and Van. Dad and I planning out this food tour around Harrisonburg, dressing up in Halloween costumes and riding in the back of Dad's truck was so fun. That was kind of one of our first big memories with Van and you. But then we got to go back to USC your senior year, and dancing on platforms in the frat lots was also another core memory at this point. But then after you guys graduated, going on vacation together, it was so fun to have Van join us when we went to Montana. He was so excited about trout fishing in the back of our Airbnb, but also touring Yellowstone together and seeing all those amazing sights. So fun. Also, the next summer we went to Key West and shared that traumatic snorkeling experience together, but also had a lot of fun with our late night pool hangs at our house. And then this past summer, or 2 summers ago, when we went to Bend, Oregon, and got to float the Deschutes River together and just relive some of our favorite family memories with Van alongside us. And then, you know, it was really exciting to have Van be with the entire family this year for the holidays in Harrisonburg, going skiing, chefing it up in the kitchen. So many fun shared memories and so many shared experiences to come. And next up, the wedding. Hey guys, have the best time. I'm thinking about you, and I can't wait until the next celebration.
Hi, Abby. I hope you're having a great bachelorette and are enjoying Mexico. I'm sharing my memory of you and Van from my office in Hunton in Richmond. So fun. But we've been work friends / outside of work friends for quite some time now, so it's been really sweet to see your and Van's relationship grow over time. From when you came to Gap Dynamics fresh out of college. I always remember we'd go around in our little cubicle space, ask what everyone was up to for the weekend, and when you got to Abby, it was always like an 90% chance, right, that she was either going up to Nova or Van was coming down to Richmond. y'all were always putting in the effort to make sure you were seeing each other, even if you weren't living in the same location. I can remember just all the cute things that you would do for Van and share with the team. Gat Dynamics team, was that even a team? It was a weird team. But you would share like, oh, I'm going to get Van this for Christmas, and I remember one time you had asked me if you could borrow my cake stand because you were gonna bake him a homemade birthday cake, which is so sweet. I think it was like a lemon cake or something, or it had like oranges, dried oranges or something, but so sweet. And then I got to see you in our job now move up to Nova, and hear about the whole process of moving in with Van and everything. So I'm so excited for you guys. I know that was like a hodgepodge of little memories, but it's just been sweet to see y'all's relationship grow over the years and hear about it through some work talk and outside of work talk. But love you, so excited for you and your big day. Heart.
Hey Abby, my most memorable moment with you and Van is climbing the volcano in Guatemala. And I was thinking, how might a volcano climb and marriage be similar? And what I landed on is that similar to climbing a volcano, marriage is a beautiful journey, so I hear, and that it can indeed get tough at times, but in those moments when things get tough, you always want to lean on one another to get through. But ultimately, the most important thing is to enjoy every single step along the way. So wishing you a huge congrats and Mazel Tov, and I'm excited to celebrate with you both very soon. Enjoy Mexico!
Hey Abby, happy Bachelorette. I really wish I could be there to celebrate with you, and I'm not gonna lie, Sonny will never live this down in his life. He's always gonna know what he made me miss. However, I hope you're having a great time, and I'm there in spirit, so eat tacos, drink tequila, and shake ass like I'm there. Love you.
There's something I would like for you all to know about Abby. She and my sweet daughter Faith have been friends since they were very little. Early in their friendship, we invited Abby to go camping with us. We had gotten a nice cabin. We were going to play outside. We were going to play in the water and have a good time. We went on the trip, and that evening, while we were running around playing flashlight tag, I noticed that Abby was nowhere to be found. I was concerned, went in the cabin to check on her, and she is curled up, snug as a bug, in the top bunk reading a book. I wondered if she was okay. I wondered if she was homesick. I asked her those questions, and she said, "No, Miss Cynthia, I just want to read right now." And so that's what we left her to do. We went back outside. We finished our playing, our running around, our flashlight tag. And later that evening, Abby joined us for friendship around the campfire. Looking back on that, I was so impressed with Abby. Even at a very young, sweet, tender age, she knew how to be a wonderful friend, but also knew when she needed her space and her time. And after that, she could join back up and be an even better friend. It was sweet then, and it was sweet for her and Faith as friends. And projecting forward, I know that wonderful trait in her of friendship and knowing when and how to be in a relationship will serve her and Van so well as they start this next chapter in their life. Wishing you both all the best, always sending warm love and positive thoughts.
Hey bestie, it's me. Don't mind me being in a stairwell. I just needed to get a little bit of privacy, you know, for the video to tell the story. But I love you so much. I'm so happy for you, of course. I know that we're having the best time of our life in Mexico City, and I really hope that I got this video to work. I don't really trust my technology skills, but I believe in myself that I can do this. I don't even know if they have a TV there, but we'll figure it out. So, in terms of my favorite memory with you, I mean, it's literally impossible, but I thought of two just on the top of my head that are really funny. The first one is when we were young. I think we were like not driving yet, 14, 15. We are, of course, having a sleepover at my house. Two random men message us and they're like, "Do you want a longboard at this parking garage?" at like 1 a.m. for no reason, by the way, for no reason, no alcohol, no substances. Like, do you just want to longboard? And we're like, obviously, literally anything to get me out of this house between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m. And so obviously didn't put on any shoes, by the way, because I didn't want to wake my parents up by going upstairs. Didn't start any car. We just, you know, exited the gate and started on our merry way barefoot. We probably walked legit 10 miles that night from midnight to 5 a.m. Got home as the light was coming up. And all for what? Like literally just to walk together through the town of Harrisonburg and to longboard with like random men. Like, I don't know why we were doing that, but it was so fun. And it's like perfect example of like, our friendship is it's just fun. It's just like built on such good times, such like playful energy. And I love it so much. And so that's really a highlight because that's just like mind-boggling that we would walk through the streets of Harrisonburg for 5 hours to go longboarding for no reason. Another one that I love is again in my basement, sleepover, obviously in Brandy's room. And we just decided one night, this night we stayed inside the four walls of the room, but we decided that we needed to do the dancer pose like that night, right now, today. And so thank God we were young, we were like pretty flexible as is, and we literally worked. We did every single stretching video, every single mobility video on YouTube. Like the internet was like so crazy then, and we just accessed it all. We stretched and pulled things and like did crazy mobility exercises. But in the end, again, like probably like 5 a.m. after 5 hours of stretching and mobility and freaking pushing each other's legs in the right direction, we got our dancer. I remember, and then we took photos and we put them on Instagram. We thought we were so cool and so chic and so like, I don't know, hot maybe? Like, I don't know what we were thinking, but we loved it. And yeah, there's so many memories like that I'm so grateful for with you that just they're the epitome of like a fun, playful, joyful, youthful friendship. And like, I'm so glad to have had that with you. And I'm glad that you now also have that type of like fun, youthful, playful love with Van. And obviously I'm so excited for you guys. I love you guys so much. And this was mainly about you, but I love Van too. Okay, love you. Bye.
It's so hard to narrow down to just one of my favorite memories that I have with Abby and Van. I've known them individually for almost 10 years and together as a couple for all 8+ years of their relationship. We've watched each other go through highs and lows, from the frat lots to Juul addictions, to quitting Juuls, to learning how to be true adults. I am just so thankful to have you both as friends. One of my absolute favorite memories is in Columbia on Valentine's Day. We all went ice skating together after we had a very big night the night before. I remember Pierce fell like 6 different times and gave up on ice skating, and you and Van let me continue skating and having so much fun with y'all around the rink. I absolutely love and cherish all of the memories that we make together, and I'm so excited to continue to make them.
Hello, Miss Bride-to-be. I hope you are enjoying all of your festivities. I just want to say I'm so excited for you and Van, as you guys get ready to start on this next chapter together. And I'm so glad that they're showing this at your bachelorette party, because most of the greatest memories I have of the two of you surround sophomore year of college, which, as we know, was not our prime. So I've got a couple that I wanted to share. The first one is snowman bath bombs for the first Christmas that you guys were together. Hopefully in the years that have passed, he's really bumped up that gift giving. And the other one was sophomore formal pictures. Need I say more? Those will live in infamy. Not our best. And finally, I wanted to talk about the shower bruise that you got, that you rolled out for like 2 months because it was like literally the size of a small continent. Anyways, these are just some small little anecdotes that I could think of that have to do with the two of you and the time that we spent together. So I'm so excited for you guys. Yeah, and I love you so much. I hope you're having the best time.
Hey Abby, just wanted to share a fun story that I remember from probably a couple months after we started dating in college. So I remember we went to a fraternity function at one of the bars in 5 Points, typical thing, probably an open tab or something like that. And on the way back, our Uber decided to try to take a detour around the classic Columbia trains. What happened was on this detour, we got stuck or his car got stuck in a puddle. I think you remember how this went down. We had to get out of the car. Me and the Uber driver, Charlie, had to fish out a brick out of a puddle where our car was stuck in. We had another Columbia local come out and try to assist us as well. And I recently got reminded of this story because our Uber driver, Charlie, I still have his contact in my phone. He still owes us that free ride, but his birthday was in January, which was funny enough how that came out. Funny to think about that now, how all those years ago we were trying to get around in Columbia, just faced with this weird situation, stuck on some dirt roads in Columbia, South Carolina. But hey, we were able to get through that. I was telling you to be calm and everything would work out, and it did, and look at us now. Just wanted to share that. Hope that was a fun little memory that you have, and hope you're looking forward to all the celebrations.
Where in the world are Van and Abby?
Where are Abby and Van? Could they be in a forest in the middle of Japan?
Exploring the sea creatures of the low country, or exploring the high seas of Charleston?
Talking about Abby and Van, food is way up there. Which restaurant are they eating at in Charleston?
Abby, we love your passion for food.
For travel.
And for family.
Welcome to the family.